Hello everyone, this is Jim and welcome to episode 12 of The Back of My Head. Hello! Yes, you're looking at the back of my head. Unfortunately, you can't look at the front of my head. And this is because we are in an old version of Minecraft. If I turn on the thing there, if you look in the top left, you see Minecraft Beta 1.8.1. This version of Minecraft is about 3 or 4 years old. And the reason we're in this old version of Minecraft is because we're in my original Minecraft world. I just checked and I actually bought my Minecraft account, my MiningWorm account from Minecraft 5 years ago, September 2010. So that's when this world was started. It's a multiplayer world. There was a few other people who played with us. But we've come to this world today for a bit of nostalgia. Want to have a look around at a few things, and there's something here in particular I want to look at that I want to rebuild in our current world, and I'm going to do that today. So yeah, we'll go back to our amplified world very soon. Once we have a bit of a look around at things like... Yes, this was probably one of the best things I've ever built, I think, in Minecraft. My giant Lego man. I think I built this, I don't think I've actually got a date on him, but it would have been in 2010 or 2011. So we're going to recreate him, in creative mode by the way, at the moment. We're going to recreate this guy in our amplified world. So now, as you can see, he's made of dirt and cobblestone and a little bit of stone, some glass, and obsidian. When I built this guy, there weren't very much blocks available, and we've even got a little bit of sand in the block down there. So we're going to rebuild him in our amplified world, but we're going to use probably some coloured blocks, I think, maybe some stained clay and things like that. So yeah. So, but yes, as you can see, that was my very first base, and it was probably the biggest thing I've built, except for, of course, you can't really have a giant Lego man without having a giant Lego skeleton to go with it. Now this guy's just a bit of obsidian and cobblestone. There was probably wool. I think there was wool when I built this guy. But yeah, didn't have any wool farms or anything, so I built him out of cobblestone. I think he looks pretty cool too, reaching out. So if you've ever got a Lego skeleton, they look like that. So he's chasing the Lego man over here, who's doing some mining. He's got his pickaxe and his little block of gold. It was meant to be like a gold ore, the little sand block down there. So yeah, he's chasing him. So we're going to rebuild him in our amplified world to start with, and we might do him a little bit differently. We'll see. But yeah, I think we'll build this guy too eventually, but not today. So yeah, so let's have a bit of a look around. So this was my original base. If we head back down here to the path, heading back. So yeah, there's some other bases around. We probably won't look at much today, just a few little things. So yeah, when we first started this world, the Nether didn't exist, but then as more things were added to Minecraft, the Nether was added, so I was able to put a portal in. And here we are. Welcome to Jimbo's. Oh look, and I've even got some pretty flowers. Now, have a look at this. This is gravel. Does this look anything like the gravel you see currently in Minecraft? No. They changed the texture of the gravel at some point, which is good. It's very sort of reddy pink, isn't it? It's got the little bit of red and pink in amongst it. So let's go into our giant Lego man here. As you can see, I've got a sheep. I think that sheep's been in there forever. Stuck in that little minecart there. We go up, and this was basically where I had all my stuff. Well, for a while at least, anyway. So yeah, you can see I got some diamonds, and there's that gravel with the funny texture. Lots of redstone, things had changed. Cobblestone had changed a couple of times, I think, its texture. Oh, look, we've got some diamonds and everything. Very nice. So yeah, I had a few paintings, bit of fire, nice little fireplace going, and we'll head up and have a look. Whoop, if we can fit through. Or in creative, I don't think I can climb ladders properly. Let's see, can we go up right to the top of his head? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. There's the sun setting behind the skeleton. That's a nice little photo, isn't it? Take a screenshot of that. So as you can see, I tried to build a few things. Built a little sort of floating island over there at some point. Built a giant tree over there. That tree's actually just made of dirt, and there's just trees planted on the dirt branches. It turned out alright, really, didn't it? I think we're going to have to build another little giant tree as well. As you saw last episode when we were doing our villages, we talked about maybe doing a giant tree for that little rail system we've got. Well, that's kind of inspired me to do a giant tree. So, and I think Lockie in the comments he mentioned to do a giant tree, so I think we'll do a giant tree in the amplified world at some point too. And then there's a few things around here. I was testing out boats at some point. There was another friend's base over there. I think it was my boss had a base over there originally. I think he was the one who put me onto Minecraft back 5 years ago. Thanks, Kevin. I have been playing for 5 years, haven't stopped. So yeah, so there's lots of little things around here to see, things over there. But today we'll focus on the Lego Man, and we'll get this guy built in our new world. So I'm going to take some measurements and try and remember how to actually build him so we can do it all in one go today. The arms I remember being a pain to do. They were a bit annoying trying to get the shapes right for those, but looks like we did a good job last time. So yeah, so I think I'll get this all measured up. Now I actually started again a couple of times in this world. I'd sort of get a bit bored hanging around here, and so I'd leave everything behind and headed off on these big tracks here. They disappear off into the distance, and I've got a number of bases around this world. So if you'd like for us to have a bit of a tour of this world, a proper tour, look at some of the other bases around the world a few times and things, let me know in the comments. We might come back to this world one day. Yeah, so and there's a tower. A little tower over there too. Yeah, so I'll do some measurements and then we'll head back to our amplified world and get ready to do some building. And we're back in the amplified world, back with all the hills all the way up there and back so you can see my face. Yay! Yes, in the old version you could only do the sort of the third person view where you only saw behind your shoulder basically. They added this view pretty soon after the version we were just in, but yeah. So where are we going to build our Lego Man? I've been looking around trying to decide. I think though, I think we've got to put him there. He's got to be in a nice prominent position. Somewhere up here. Thought about up here, but he might be, yeah, might be a little bit, well, now I'm umming and ahhing. Should we put him up here? Oh, he'd be he'd go up. We'd have to clear out the vines and things. I think all the way up the top would be too high. We want to have him reasonably close by. Ooh. Ooh, I was thinking of putting him on that little island just there, moving all that stuff. But should he be up here? Oh, I'm going to have to think. We're going to put him up there. Yep, I decided up on the hill there rather than down here. He'd probably be a little bit in the way down here and a bit too close to the lighthouse. So up there. Now, as you can see, there is now something up there. Built a little building, just a base basically for him to stand on. So nothing fancy, just a lot of grey stone brick A bit of the andesite thrown in with some vines to sort of disguise it a bit, hide the grey. It's meant to be just a little plain thing for him to stand on, because you don't want to be looking at what he's standing on, you want to be looking at him. So nice plain colours. I think I've got enough supplies. I haven't done any calculations, but well, we can hope. Hope we've got enough stuff. We don't have to go mining in the middle. So all that's ready. That's good to go. Our cameraman is up there, ready to go. So let's do this thing. And there he is. Not bad. Did run out of gold down the bottom. I even AFK'd for a while during the whole building there. As you can see, I'm up to 105 levels. Still didn't quite get enough though. For his nice big gold pickaxe, he's turned out pretty well. And unfortunately, his sort of overalls there were meant to be blue, but given that blue stained clay is purple, not much we can do about that. But yeah, he's turned out pretty well. I would like to put a hat on him as well, but unfortunately I'm well and truly run out of time. We're kind of a couple of days late. It's taken a little bit of time to do this, and it's going to take me some time to get all those time lapses together and things. So this one will be a bit late, so I'm sorry about that, but I think it was worth it. He's turned out pretty well. So we'll finish up with just some more shots of him. I'll get our cameraman, who's logged off. I'll get him to take some more shots for us, and we'll finish up today's episode with some shots from all around the place of him. He's pretty high up. That's one of the problems of where we've put him here. As you can see, I've just pillared up here to try and get a good view of him. So we might have to look at getting some nice little lookout points built up, so we can get some good views of him from around the place. Yeah, so he's turned out very well. I'm very pleased. So that's going to do for today. So now, can I turn around without falling off this pillar? There we are. Haha. Wait. There we go. There we are. Hello. Yes. So, if you ever wondered about my skin, by the way, the reason I'm yellow is that... Oh, I nearly fell off. Is I was sort of trying to be a Lego man with some ripped up shirts that got blown up by a creeper. Yeah. But thanks for watching. I'll make sure to get a little bit more gold before the next episode to finish off his pick. And we might look at putting a hat on him at some point too, as another little tiny project at some point. While I've been building this, by the way, our villagers back there that we set up last time have been going berserk, so we've got heaps of villagers to work with. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to do a bit of a tour of the old base. We might do that anyway, given it's nearly 5 years since I started playing Minecraft. So we might do that in a couple of weeks. But yeah, let me know if you'd be interested, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, show off my video, my Lego man, to your friends, and yeah, we'll see you next time.